Welcome to a new video. After my last Huawei HarmonyOS experience report on the Mate 60 Pro, I was talking briefly about the Huawei Pura X that has been launched in China this week. And yeah, I got several comments of people asking me not to only review it from afar, but also to import it and review it in my studio. So yes, I did a thing. And I bought this with my own money, and it will hopefully land here somehow beginning of April. I hope I'm not too late, so that it will be shipped much later. I ordered the 16 512 gigabytes version and the one with the vegan leather, because I think if I have this one, I probably don't need a case. And yeah, what I'm doing right now is filming basically with one of its predecessors. This is the Huawei P50 Pocket Premium Edition, so the one with this fancy style and a little tiny 1-inch type screen on the front, so I can see myself and align myself. I'm filming with it flapped open because this is the only way to film it with 4K 30. Otherwise, if you close it and only use the front screen to start the recording, you only get 1080p recording, which is a bit of unfortunate. I heard that the Pura X has the same issue, even worse. You cannot even change the aspect ratio, so you're filming in this kind of squarish look that you have, 1:1 almost, kind of, which I hope they will fix with an update and allow us to record 4K 30 even when closed, and then also in another aspect ratio. But for this we have to see and wait if it will work out or not. So the Pura X is a very interesting kind of device because, and this is one of the reasons I really get it, first of all, number one, walking Timmy, by the way, this is why I'm holding the leash. There we go, there's Timmy on the leash, sniffing probably piss from other dogs. Come to me. There we go. So number one is HarmonyOS 5.0. This is the first device that will ship with HarmonyOS 5.0 out of the box. Yes, one could argue Mate 70, what was it, leading edition or something like this, had also HarmonyOS 5 on it. So HarmonyOS Next, aka Next. But no, actually it shipped with HarmonyOS 4.3 still. And yeah, so the Pura X is the first one that is solely shipped with HarmonyOS 5, which is, I think, one specialty. The other one is, of course, the device itself, the aspect ratio, 16:10, 5-inch type of display, but 16:10 aspect ratio makes it, if you open it up, yeah, as big of a screen as state for watching movies, films, videos, and so on, as a normal foldable phone like the Mate X3 or the Mate X6 has, which is quite interesting. But they managed to keep it like in a much tinier kind of body. And then we have a tiny 3.5-inch type of front screen. If you close the device, that looks also pretty interesting. And I have to say I like it as well, because this one here has the perfect size for reaching everything with one hand. The optimization, however, you can see already in the first videos from China, is a bit of lacking. I think the apps have to adapt a little bit to it, like the disclaimers and that you have to agree to on certain apps. They are way too long and you cannot scroll to the agree tab, such things that need to be adapted. But this is like coming with time, I guess, and they have to like adapt to this kind of form factor as well. It's a new operating system. It will take a little bit of time, but it will work. More interestingly, it will be like running Android apps if it's supported. First of all, I guess it will be supported with Easy Abroad and with the Droid application, but we have to see, of course. And then we have certain other aspects that are also quite interesting. Wireless charging, which I don't have here on the P50 Pocket, so it will be a nice upgrade. And of course, we have the camera system that might be also quite interesting, that I don't expect it to be dramatically better than this one here. Of course, it is like few generations apart from each other, so it should offer something, a benefit there. And I guess like the benefit will be the main camera sensor will be also able to do 2x crops quite nicely, which this one is struggling a little bit there, and it doesn't really have a telezoom here, the P50 Pocket, and the Pura X will have an 8 megapixel telezoom that is like sufficient, I would say, for probably portrait shots at 3x, 3.5x, such thing. But I don't expect it to be like mind blown, of course. But the 40 megapixel ultra wide angle is quite interesting, because I think this might be very good then for vlogging, especially when you're like vlogging in a pinch and want a little bit of more, or a very narrow kind of situation, a bit of more real estate on your screen and a bit of more focal length. Then you have the possibility to go to the ultra wide angle there that has like a lot of megapixels and should provide also good HDR and a good video performance, hopefully. We have to see. And then there's a front facing camera as well, 10 megapixels, should do 4K video recording as well. I think for conferencing calls and so on might be also quite nice. The rest I will figure out. You can, if you are interested in the Pura X, write already down in the comments your questions, things that I should answer and check out on the Pura X as soon as it arrives. So this is everything for this short little video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until the next time. Bye.